Bienvenue, j'espère que vous allez bien. Alors aujourd'hui je suis tombé sur une vidéo de fou qui date du 25, en plus on est passé à la trappe, donc je vais vous la montrer. C'est l'event Christmas Now sur Call of Duty, que je me demandais justement si ça avait leak. Bienvenue, j'espère que vous allez bien. Alors aujourd'hui je suis tombé sur une vidéo de fou qui date du 25, en plus on est passé à la trappe, donc je vais vous la montrer. Putain, c'est où? Ah. Et là, voilà.
Let's go through the upcoming Christmas event coming to Modern Warfare 3. We have new maps, free rewards.
Donc. On va avoir Holiday Shipment en mode neige. On va avoir Winter Crash. Donc la map de Call of Duty 4, j'ai l'impression. La map Crash là. Festive Warzone. Donc même dans Warzone, va y avoir des décorations de Noël. Putain, c'est trop bien. Sur Rust aussi. Ok. New Holiday Map. Ok. New Holiday Event. Donc 12 Day Festive Event. Are you ready? Pendant 12 jours. Ce sera l'événement festif. Free Reward Event. Donc là on voit qu'on a des armes. Ok. Warzone Holiday. Multiplayer Challenge. Ok. On aura Snoop Dogg. Tax Force 141. L'opérateur. Ok. Un sniper. Ok. Mais ça pas... Mais ça ne serait pas... On va mettre les commentaires. J'ai l'impression que c'est pas très réaliste tout ça.
Words, content, and much more. We're going to break it all down in today's video. But first up here, in terms of release dates, Season 1 of this game is releasing on Wednesday, December 6th. That's now a confirmed date. The holiday event should start shortly after. Could be a
Alors oui, effectivement, Warzone sort le 6 décembre. Et peu de temps après,
week later on Wednesday the 13th. Could
une semaine plus tard, le mercredi 13, pourrait être 2 semaines plus tard.
Before Christmas. It should last
Le
until
20, il
shortly
doit
after
commencer avant Noël. Et devrait durer jusqu'à peu de temps après.
New Year's. According to the leaks, we're getting a holiday event around Christmas and a New Year's event as well. So this could be an event that is brought together. It could be two separate events that are back to back, kind of like what we have right now with the True Legends event and the Makarov event, but this should be a bigger deal than just an XP progression event. We'll go through those details later on in the video.
Oh là là.
But those are our expectations in terms of release dates here for this big Christmas event. And before we go through some more content here, I want to talk about the current state of connection in Call of Duty. Now, you guys probably know MW3 has been experiencing some connection issues. Your ping might be a bit higher than it should be. In my games here, my internet is pretty good, I'll admit. I'm getting pings at around 25, 26, 27, sometimes 50 plus, depending on the lobby. But what I'm using now is Gear Up Booster, which is exclusively designed to enhance your network environment. In my first game on, I got pings as low as to that was Duty. Gear Up from BC, estimated ping improvement, game router finally become in the description. A lot of I loved what we saw with the MW2 haunting event, to where we had the soul capture event where you passively collected souls by killing players, and we had the challenges in Warzone where you would go onto the haunted Al-Mazrah map, complete challenges there, get different rewards, all that stuff. It was kind of like a dual event. I liked that a lot. That format for the holiday event could be sick. Another passive event where instead of rewards, and then for the other event, there's of course going to be some
shipment. Ah, il y a de nice shipment.
Some themed maps in multiplayer for zombies as as well for Warzone. Those would be separate challenges that we'll talk about in a second, where you complete stuff and then you get a mastery reward at the end and rewards along the way. I feel like that would be pretty cool overall. Let me know down below your ideal format for this event. But for the leaked challenges here, right now we only have the multiplayer ones, but there is leaks saying that we will have separate challenges for Warzone and Zombies as well. So 3 separate challenges for all of those modes there, although the rewards you're going to get should probably be the same as we saw with Cold War and other previous games. You could do challenges in MP or Warzone or Zombies, but you're going to get the same thing in the end. So it's just a different way to get the challenges done. And at least for the holiday event, this is going to be called Santa's Sleigh Ground. That could just be for the MP challenges. We could have a different event name for Zombies as well, depending on how they do this event. But so far, for the MP challenges in Santa's Sleigh Ground in MW3, we have get 40 operator melee kills with stalker boots equipped, get 40 operator kills with a weapon picked up from another player, get 100 operator kills with the QBB LSW. That's not in the game, but it's a different weapon. It's the DG58, whatever it's called. Get 6 operator snowball kills in snowball gunfight, get 40.
Ah, va y avoir boule de neige. Bataille de boule de neige.
Operator headshot kills,
trop bien.
sniper, DMR, or battle rifle. Get 30 operator kills while playing Infected Holiday. Get 50 operator kills while sliding or crouching. And complete all 7 event challenges to get the mastery reward. So that's all cool, but based on these challenges, we get a lot of stuff revealed to us here. So first off, we're getting a new snowball gunfight mode.
Nouveau mode de combat, ok.
Of course, gunfight is releasing for Season 1, but we're already getting a gunfight LTM shortly after, which is pretty fire. Infected, not out yet, not confirmed, but we're not only getting Infected very soon, I guess a surprise drop in the game. We're getting a holiday version of Infected as well, which could have some, Santa-themed Infected characters or zombies. Well, that could be interesting, but pretty sick stuff there overall. Definitely can't wait for that. And in terms of other content as well, a big part of the holiday event, at least for the couple years, is the themed multiplayer map. In the past, we had a holiday version of Nuketown. That map looks fire, honestly, in Cold War. Really, really cool vibes there. In Vanguard, not the best game, but we had a holiday shipment themed map, which looked really, really cool. I mean, they did a great job with the lighting, the designs. I mean, that version of Shipment wasn't the best, but the map aesthetically looked sick.
Yeah.
Even MW2 last year, that version of Shipment looked great at nighttime. With the snow, the colors as well, they seem to do a pretty good job at these, Christmas themed maps every year. So for this year, again, since we're already getting last year's, nighttime shipment from MW2, they may just bring back the same, holiday shipment we saw last year as well, which is fine because it was pretty cool. But I would maybe want to see something else. We talked about potentially a different MP map, a part of MW3 having a holiday theme. We mentioned Rust in a previous video, but what I forgot about is that there's actually a Zombies map that is a holiday Rust map.
Franchement, s'ils nous font Rust comme ça, ce serait excellent.
Which I'll show some gameplay up on screen. This looks so insane. At nighttime, having all of these decorations, making Rust a complete, winter Christmas wonderland. I don't know if they would go this crazy here like you're seeing in this custom Zombies map, but something similar to this would be so cool, and I feel like a lot of people would be super hyped about because, we've never seen a holiday Rust in MP, and it's kind of the expectation to just get a holiday shipment, and people would be a bit more interested potentially in seeing a different holiday themed map, especially a classic map like Rust as well. It's close quarters. It kind of makes sense there to make Rust a holiday map. So if they could do something like this, Rust, nighttime, a ton of holiday vibes, decorations like this, I feel like a lot of people would be pretty satisfied with that. Let me know down below your opinions there. And another map that they're probably not going to bring back, but I gotta show you guys this because it's probably the best holiday themed MP map we've ever seen in Call of Duty. It's Winter Crash from Modern Warfare Remastered. This map, I mean, so fire. Again, Raven Software made this game. This is what they did with MWR up night over. I mean, they were for this so possible. It makes sense because Krampus definitely ace in this game. Just got leaked out, which is so interesting. Apparently, Krampus is returning, and in the code there,
Krampus serait de retour.
you see Krampus, Santa attacking players, all this. Well, it says Santa, but of course it's going to be Krampus. Sledgehammer did the Krampus thing during Vanguard. This was a big deal in Warzone. I'll put some gameplay up on screen of Jev fighting the Krampus character on Caldera, which was a big deal, and I forgot why.
Ah ouais, je me rappelle. Dans Warzone Caldera, il y avait Krampus qui venait t'attaquer comme ça, là.
I'm pretty sure it's because the Krampus was kind of overpowered, and he was on the main Warzone playlist. I don't think there was a separate LTM, because if it was a separate holiday LTM, I don't know why people would complain, because you're playing the holiday LTM to fight Krampus, to engage in all the other holiday activities. On that map, you had Christmas trees, you could get extra rewards, there was
Eh ouais, on avait des boîtes spéciales et tout.
Elf Easter egg as well. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, honestly, for the Vanguard Warzone holiday event. But Krampus, well, I'm pretty sure it was on the main playlist. So hopefully for this year, if they're going to do this holiday stuff, if Krampus is coming back to Warzone, have it on a separate LTM, a specific holiday LTM, so people could deal with him there separately. But, you know, let me know down below your opinions on this. I think it's still cool. It's definitely not surprising for a Sledgehammer to bring this back in some type of way. It might not work the exact same way like we saw back in Vanguard, but still is pretty funny to see that returning. And honestly, Vanguard's holiday event, Festive Fervor, was pretty solid. We had a whole roadmap for it, a bunch of updates in Warzone. We had, you know, a Christmas-themed Duran Fong map in Vanguard Zombies, which was kind of cool. A bunch of cool, you know, Christmas-themed bundles, holiday bundles, you know, different things going on. So it was cool. I feel like Sledgehammer always does a pretty good job of these types of events here, so I'm expecting a similar thing with the holiday event for MW3. Now, in terms of bundles as well, we saw this leak here about a potential Undead Santa bundle releasing in MW3, and it'll include an Undead Santa operator. We heard some things about Klaus returning as well from MW2. Now, the problem is, you know, we already have Klaus, and you could still buy those operators. I'm pretty sure you can still buy that operator in MW3 right now because of the carry forward feature, but they're going to have different versions of the skins anyway. They should do a pretty massive release of holiday-themed bundles. Just based on last year here, here's just a list of bundles we saw. Klaus Operator Bundle, Merry Mayhem, Hear No Evil, I don't know if...
Franchement, j'espère qu'ils vont nous faire un opérateur stylé, quoi.
That was a Christmas-themed one, actually, but New Year's is probably one, right? So, you know, they always do a lot of themed bundles, especially for the Haunting event. We had so many Haunting-themed bundles. I feel like those were pretty cool, honestly. So if I'm going to buy a bundle, I want to be pretty sick. So for MW3's holiday event this year, having a bunch of themed bundles that are actually cool and interesting with, you know, red and green tracers for New Year's, a bunch of just rainbow tracers for fireworks and stuff, all that stuff. I mean, I would definitely be down with that. Of course, maybe the holiday Snoop Dogg returning. I'm pretty sure that was in COD Mobile. I don't think that was in the premium COD release. That'd be cool to have in MW3. I was also looking at COD Mobile Christmas updates as well, which again, COD Mobile really does the...
Alors, est-ce des rumeurs ou est-ce des leaks? On verra bien dans quelques jours.
Best with these event updates and seasons. They always have such cool themes, weapons, cosmetics, stuff like that. We have some Task Force 141 Christmas operators. I mean, at least for the trailers you saw them, I don't know if these were actually officially released there, but having stuff like this here in MW3, maybe Captain Price, but he's dressed up like Santa, stuff like that would be pretty cool, honestly. So I don't mind if it's a little goofy for the holidays. I still think it would be pretty sick. Let me know down below your opinions on that. And finally, I want to mention some stuff here for zombies as well, because I was looking back, and I remember, honestly, because I was playing it back then, Black Ops Cold War didn't have the biggest holiday event, but for zombies,
dans Cold War, il y avait un Happy Holiday, un événement à Christmas. Et, en gros, on espère qu'il y aura pareil dans le mode zombie de cette année, quoi.
We had Jingle Hells, which did a pretty cool reskin to the only current zombies map that was out at that time, which was Die Machina. You had, well, at least when the game started, you had this, like, I guess, plague hounds with a sleigh up in the sky. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, right? That's just when you spawned in. And then all the zombies had Santa hats, red and green hats there. You had a pretty decent reskin of Die Machina, some Christmas lights, Happy Holidays. Not the biggest reskin. I mean, Die Machina was already snowy, so it matched the vibes. I said back then, I wish they did a bit more.
Au pack a punch, quand tu améliores ton arme, t'avais un skin stylé, tout ça.
More to, especially like the downstairs area in the factory where the power room was, add even more lights that, you know, shined through. Kind of like Winter Crash, where the lights were really shining on the map. You could tell it's a holiday map. For Die Machina, it had a very slight holiday touch. So doing what they did here, but on a grander scale for MW3 zombies could be really sick. Now, unfortunately, we're dealing with an entire Urzikstan Warzone map, so it's unrealistic to say that Treyarch should go in and make every house on this Warzone map a holiday theme. It's a lot of work for not the biggest reward, because it is cool, but it's not actual content, and we wouldn't want them to waste all of their time making all these Warzone maps a holiday theme. If we just had a round-based map, then it would be a bit more manageable to make a holiday theme. So I'm not expecting anything too crazy from MW3 Zombies, but I hope they do some minor aesthetic changes to at least change the zombies to do what they did in Cold War, give them, you know, Santa hats and just different holiday themes. Even the Megaton back then had a Santa hat on. So doing at least that, adding some lights around, some decorations in certain parts of MW3 Zombies for certain contracts, that would be pretty cool. But again, I'm not expecting anything too crazy there, but again, we'll see very soon. So overall, that's it here for this video. That's a good idea of what we're getting for this holiday event. Of course, we focused more on Christmas instead of New Year's. Usually for New Year's, they don't do anything too massive in-game. Most of the in-game events are more themed around Christmas and that type of stuff. But maybe they'll do some crazy stuff for New Year's. Maybe we'll have a firework event in Warzone on New Year's Eve. I doubt it, but that could be pretty cool. So we'll see what we get very soon. I'll be sure to update you guys when we get that information. Be sure to subscribe for more COD update videos like this. Shout out to you. Let's take our first look at some MW3 Season 1 Battle.
Alors, saison 1. Est-ce qu'il va vraiment y avoir quelque chose ou pas? On verra bien. En tout cas, merci d'avoir regardé la vidéo. N'hésite pas à t'abonner. On se dit à plus dès que j'ai des news. Allez, ciao, bye.